want to know more about your life here as a Muslim teacher in Korea. How is that like on a day-to-day?
Oh, wow. I mean, once I'm in my routine as an English teacher, there's not much that really happens. It's more like seeing how people react through when I do things on YouTube. I think that's where I really got a sense of what Koreans think about Muslims, especially the stereotypes they have, because Koreans are not people to approach strangers and just like berate them with what they think. So you really get the feeling that, oh, they don't have a problem. They'll stare, but they're not going to say anything. So I think for the longest time I thought, okay, you know, Koreans really are not that scared of Muslims, or anything. But once I was featured in a video and my gut feeling was that the comments would be directed to me being Muslim and then in Korea.
So you had a YouTube video on...
Yeah, I was on another Korean channel.
Oh, okay.
They did a series,
and they interviewed you.
Yep.
Okay, and how was the reaction?
The reaction, I guessed that the reaction wouldn't be positive because, like all the other foreigners that he had interviewed were non-Muslims in Korea, and so a lot of their videos did really well. So I was like, I am black and Muslim in Korea. I don't think this is going to go well. And so I shared that concern with him, but he was like, don't worry, it'll be fine. And any of the mean comments,
I think he wanted more diversity.
Yeah.
Right? So he was open to it. And then
he was,
what were
but
the comments like?
The comments were things like, you know, oh, you're just coming here to make money. You're just using our country. Yeah, and I was like, but there are other foreigners doing the same thing, you know? And then the more religious comments were things that, you know, they were telling me, don't do to us what you've done to Europe.
I'm assuming about terrorism.
And like the recent one from then was the Paris attacks. So that sentiment was going around, and just seeing them like quote verses from the Quran and saying like, see.
You mean Koreans were quoting?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
And you know, I don't know what source of the Quran they're getting. If it is an accurate translation, that's like a whole nother thing. But just to see them have this like ready to go and be like, your book is saying this, so get out of our country. That really like hurt my feelings. And so it really got me thinking like, should I stay here? Am I even making a difference? Like, am I making people more open-minded seeing someone like me? Because for me, it's like you can only show them what a Muslim truly is through your actions. Right? Exactly. So if they have an example of a Muslim who doesn't fit any of those descriptions, maybe that would make them think twice. But those comments, oh, they were so bad.
Not too far off from the palace, there's this shop, and it looks kind of vintagey from the outside.
Oh, so it looks like a thrift store.
Yeah,
exactly. So let's just go check it out.
Let's check it out.
Let's go check it out. I want to see what they have here. Okay, let's try and find something for ourselves. Maybe you could pick something out for me.
I picked this for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, it's not bad. So, okay, I want to know. I know where you got this. So, how, like, I want to know more about you and your fashion sense. Tell me a little bit more.
So all of this was an accident because, as you know, I'm an English teacher. I don't know anything about fashion. So the fashion thing was an accident because I wanted to go to Seoul Fashion Week for the first time. But so because of that, I went and I literally just dressed up with whatever I had because it was last minute. But there are a lot of like photographers and amateur photographers, so through that, they would ask to take my photo and then ask for my Instagram. And so from there, people would ask me, hey, I'm trying to launch this. Can you just do like a shoot with us? Yeah, so it just started growing. And fashion, I feel like, is something that it can constantly just be redone. It's not like you have to follow the trend.
Okay, so do your parents ever come visit you here?
No, I have so many siblings. So I have 5 younger siblings, and 4 of them are in elementary school. So for my mom to get away, it wouldn't be possible.
You're the eldest as well?
Yeah. So it would be hard here.
You must be seen as like a role model to your younger siblings.
Wow, my siblings, they really want to come to Korea, but I don't know. I think for them it's something they've never...
Yeah, because honestly, personally for me, I feel you're really brave.
Oh, thank you.
To come to a country, you know, like you said, they're not exactly the most accepting of Muslims, and, you know, you're just coming into a workforce where you don't see a lot of the same kind of people like you.
So true.
You're bringing your values, basically, and I think that's a really bold move, you know. And
I think because regardless of where I am, like in the States, there's also problems with being a hijabi and a black woman, and anywhere in the world, if you're a hijabi, you're gonna
encounter some sort of setback.
Yeah, so I felt like it shouldn't stop me, because a lot of people said, you know, they're not going to accept you, this is going to happen, but
So
even in
true.
America, there are people who don't.
Anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
But in fact, I mean, me in Muslim country as well, you get judged for wearing it, you don't get judged for not wearing it. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
There's always a challenge.
So
at the end of the day, you know, what's our intention, what are we doing it for, and I think that's all that matters, right?
That's what so that's how I based my decision on moving, because it was like, regardless, based on wearing the hijab, I'm going to face these types of reactions everywhere, so why let it stop me? And I think that's when people are like, wow, like, you're so brave to go there.
Yeah.
Like, I guess, but
I think you don't realize it yourself until people point it out to you, right?
I'm like, this is just what I wanted to do, and I just did it.
That's amazing. That really is.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me if I look Korean.
Oh my gosh, you totally do. I could never fit into that.
It looks stretchy though.
Oh, it is.
It is, right?
Wow.
Let me fix your.
Oh, I would forget
I like
a
the
bun.
lines on you. Not that you need to look any taller, but it makes you look even taller.
Yay!
Okay, let's go get a picture.
Yeah, totally.
The end of the episode, guys. It was so much fun. Thank you, Iman, for giving me a makeover, taking me around to the palace. Wasn't it beautiful, guys?
Amazing, and wearing those humbucks. You have to admit those humbucks were beautiful.
I hope you guys feel inspired in some way, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next episode. Bye! Assalamualaikum!